Hi everyone, and welcome to Tarot for You 444. I've had a little bit of a cold, so just excuse me if I don't sound or look as I usually do, but I was guided to make this video today to, talk about a really important topic in the twin flame journey. So I'm going to call this, when a man wants you. So basically, the difference between the twin flame journey and a normal, say, dating journey is kind of that when you focus upon yourself, you allow yourself to attract in your twin, as we know. So, the more you focus upon yourself and let go of the expectation of, your twin coming in, you allow your soul to be joyful and happy, and it also brings in your twin flame. So that's a really important point I want to make. Now, in the real dating world, this is also true because it makes you look attractive to, someone else as well when you're focused upon yourself. So what am I trying to say here? I will get into the differences between dating a normal, non-twin flame, so soulmate, and then a twin flame at the end of my discussion. But I want to just focus on when a man wants you. So, we hear quite often on the twin flame journey, and even not on the twin flame journey, that, a lot of females, obviously this isn't gender based, but I'm talking about the masculine energy. So we hear quite often that men, make excuses. So they might say, I'm not ready yet, I'm not ready to commit, maybe we can just be friends with benefits, or perhaps they need you spiritually, or they need you monetarily, or they find you great to go and have pizza with on a Friday night, or there's some benefit to the relationship, and so they keep seeing you, but then there's no commitment. And so this happens sometimes for many, many years, where the feminine counterpart is, wondering, hang on a minute, is there a red flag here? He wants to perhaps have sex with me, but he doesn't want to marry me. He wants to, go out every Friday night, but, when I need him, he's not there for me necessarily, or there's an excuse, he's working, or he's, got something on with friends, or, that kind of thing. And so what I'm here to tell you today is that when a man wants you, there will be no red flags. There will be no question in your mind whatsoever that this man is in love with you. He will send you messages saying that he cares. He will make you a priority. I mean, obviously, people work and things like that, but he will do everything in his power to solidify the relationship with you, because he knows that you are a top priority, and he understands that you are important in his life. And so he will text you regularly. He will call you regularly. He might even video call you regularly. He will tell his friends about you. He will perhaps, even tell his family about you. Well, that should come quite quickly. He will be in his mind plotting and planning for you to come together in some sort of union, like marriage, or like moving in together, or something really beautiful in his mind, because you know he won't see you as an option. You will be the only option. So this is really important to understand, that you know there's a lot of people who are dating, you know, going out with people, and you know they're wondering, well, hang on, you know, he wants to have sex with me, but he doesn't want to commit to me. He wants to, you know, take me to the movies, but then there's no new date, or you know, that kind of thing. When a man wants you, he will not make you a priority. He will be on the first date already saying, when is the second date? He will be making a plan behind the scenes in his own mind of, how can I keep this person? I can't live without this person. You know, it will be a calling of the soul for this man, for this masculine energy. It will be something that they can't help. So as feminines, sometimes if you've ever, you know, been interested in a guy, and then, you know, how they come in and text and say, hey sweetie, what are you doing? I hope you're alright, I've been thinking about you. And you know, if the girl's not interested, or if the feminine energy's not interested, they kind of go, ugh, creepy, you know. But the thing is that those types of guys are actually showing you how a man who will love you will come in, because they won't be able to help it. They won't be able to not say, hey beautiful, hey sweetheart, I'm thinking of you, I miss you, what are you doing now, can we talk, have you finished work, where are you, I miss you, I need you. Some of them might even propose to you very quickly. So, you know, that cringy kind of dating thing where guys come in and they're all like all over you, is actually how a real man that wants you will come in. Except the difference will be that you will actually want them too. So it'll be sexy then when they say, hey sweetie, I miss you and I want you and I love you and I'm thinking of you and our future and let's have babies together and all that stuff. That'll be actually a thing that makes you feel sexy. But if it's coming from someone who you don't have feelings for, you know, in a dating scenario, then it will be weird. But that's actually what you're looking for. Because the guys that are playing, the guys that aren't texting back, the guys that aren't making you the priority, the guys that are, you know, playing this game, you know, unfortunately they are not going to be the one that really does want you. Because if they wanted you, they can't contain themselves. I mean, as women, we know that when we want a guy, it's that feeling of, oh my god, I can't contain myself, like I can't not be with him. You know, women know instinctively when they want someone, they chase. And so what I'm telling you now is that someone who wants you will also chase. Okay, so how does this affect? So this is the normal scenario. So how does this now affect the twin flame scenario? Well, the truth is that it doesn't. Not much. Because someone who wants you will come in and tell you that they want you. Whether they are your soulmate or your twin flame, this is what will happen. But the difference is where your energy is. So if your energy is in a state of depression or feeling low or feeling, you know, what's the word I'm trying to look for? You know, if you're struggling in some way, and it brings your vibration to a lower form, then it'll be difficult to attract your twin flame or a soulmate. So the importance of this is that to get in the highest ascension level possible, and in fact usually the guy, whether he's a soulmate or a twin flame, will come in more. You'll notice them coming in more when you are focused upon the self. So when you give yourself self-love, it's highly, highly attractive on a frequency vibrational level. And so this can bring in soulmates and or twin flames. But it'll be quick. So when someone comes into your life, soulmate or twin flame, if you're in the right vibrational frequency, you will know that they want you. You will know by the way they act. They will say things like, hello, sweetheart. I miss you, darling. You know, what are you doing today? How are you feeling today? Can we talk later once you've finished work? You know, and then, you know, in the next breath, it might be, I've always wanted to have children with someone like you. I've always wanted to marry someone like you. You know, there'll be these constant hints of, you know, showing you that they think that you're high value. They may also be sexually, hang on, I need a glass of water before I go into this bit. Hang on. They also may be sexually attracted to you. And well, in most cases they will be, and they may come on really strong and say things that they might not usually say. I want to make love to you. I can't stop thinking about you. I want to see you. I want to touch you. You know, those intimate things that you would cringe at if you were dating and someone was like, oh my god, they're already saying that they want to do that, you know. But the thing is, if you're a divine feminine, that's how you feel about your twin. You know, you automatically want to make love with them. You can't help it but be attracted. And this is how the masculine counterpart will also feel the same, and he won't be able to control this. So it can, if you're not interested in the person, it can come across as if they're cringy, like, ugh, you know, they want to see me, they want to touch me, they want to be with me. But it's an expression of their soul being attracted to your soul. So whether you're trying to have a man, or the masculine energy, I should say, wanting you in a dating situation or in a twin flame situation, you need to work on keeping your vibration high. And so how do we do this? So this is, you know, this is sort of ascension practices now. Self-love is key always. So, you know, what do you need mentally, spiritually, physically? You know, do you need to take a long bath and relax? Do you need to do some deep breathing? Do you need to maybe eat better than you have been recently? You know, what meditations can you do? You know, even just while, you know, if you work, say, you know, your job's on a computer or something, as an example, you know, can you just listen to, you know, a meditation or meditation music while you are working? Can you take 20 minutes a day to revitalize yourself by just closing your eyes and being at peace and listening to your breath? can you forgive yourself for things you've done in the past that you may not, you know, resonate with now? Can you love yourself as if you are a small child that needs nurturing? Do you love yourself enough to, you know, spoil yourself in some way? You know, get your hair done, your nails done, buy some new clothes. You know, it doesn't have to be beauty related, but it can really help with self-esteem to do those things. You know, perhaps you have a few days where you just don't put any makeup on and you just wear tracksuit pants and you just be yourself without having to look beautiful, you know, for everyone or yourself. You know, perhaps you just want to, you know, sit around on the couch and just be. But regardless of dating or the twin flame, the person that wants you, as long as your vibration is high, will come into you and show you that they want you. They will be making plans for the future quickly. A lot of people who've been on the twin flame journey for many years aren't necessarily on the twin flame journey at all, without meaning any disrespect to anyone, but or they haven't ascended enough to meet the other person where they are, or their twin flame isn't ascended enough, which can be a whole nother topic, because you're the same soul in different bodies. And so sometimes, you know, a twin flame can be resonating at a totally different frequency, especially if they're not spiritual. But even so, this ascension practice for yourself and this self-love, you know, coming from the heart space instead of the ego, will attract in your twin flame. And if, you know, if your resonance is up here and theirs is down here, that's when it can take a long time to come together. But when someone wants you, which is the topic of this video, you know, even when the frequencies are quite different, you will know that they want you, because there'll be this magnetic pull that is incomprehensible and so powerful that you'll, you know, you can't not be with the person or tell them that you want to be with them. You can't hold back. You know, it's like a little kid at a birthday party who's holding that present in their hand, and the mum says, "This is for you, but you can't open it until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is 2 hours away." And the kid's like, "What? What do you mean I can't open? I have to open it now. I need to open it now." And that's how the divine masculine is. He's like, "I want to open this now. This is mine. This is my feminine. I need to open it. Like, you know, let me open it now." So whether this is in terms of dating or whether this is in terms of a twin flame journey, you will know when the masculine counterpart, the masculine energy, wants the feminine energy. You know, that is the template. The template is that the masculine will chase the feminine if he wants her. So if he doesn't want her, then number one, he perhaps isn't the counterpart, and number two, the frequencies might not match. So the frequency difference might be extremely, you know, not coming together. You know, it's like two aeroplanes going past one another in the sky. That's good for aeroplanes, but for twin flames it needs to be, they need to come together in the energy frequency that's the same, on the same trajectory. So, you know, even if the frequency is different, you know, like on a spiritual level, then we still will see the masculine wanting the feminine in some way, shape or form. And so I'm telling you this today because there's so many feminines who are waiting for their masculine to turn themselves around. And so if they're not turning themselves around, and if you've done all the ascension and you've done all the work, as in, you know, I'm not talking about anything really miraculous here. I'm talking about ascension. So I'm saying, you know, keeping your vibration high, going within so that you feel peace within yourself, so that you can forgive yourself or get through things that have hurt you in your past. So, you know, it's not this massive ball of stuff that has to happen. It's just a matter of keeping your vibration high. And if you come down, back down again, you need to work out why. You know, is something from the past coming in? You know, what needs to be healed, and then you can go back up again. Or, you know, is it just that you're tired? Sometimes you're tired and it can bring your vibration down. It can be that simple. Or unwell, or, you know, something happens and it, you know, it hits you like the tower, and so you just need to get back up again. It's just, you know, you just need to meditate for a while. You just need to hop in the bath for a while with some Himalayan rock salt. But someone who wants you, there will be no red flags. They will want you. And I know this, you know, for some people... Whoa, sorry, that was obviously an important message. For some people on the twin flame journey, they're not going to understand this, especially if you've been in separation for many years. But, you know, the truth of the matter is that when you come to a point of loving self, ascending and vibrating high enough, your twin flame will come in with, I love you, I need you, I've never met anyone like you. You know, I think we should start planning a future together. And if it's not romantic, which it not, you know, not all twin flame journeys are romantic. Remember this. So that can be the other reason if they're not coming in the way you want them to. Your twin flame might be your best friend. It might be that you're starting together to work out a business, you know, but they will come in and say to you, I want to start this business with you. I have to, you know, talk to you about this, you know, oh, you know, you're always my best advisor. I love how you do this. You know, I'm really excited about the way we communicate and what could be for us. So even if it's not a romantic connection, you will still know that there's a connection. They will come in and say nice things to you. They will call you sweetheart or give you some kind of name that, you know, that resonates with them, you know. I don't know, they might give you a nickname or something like that. But the thing is, I want so many feminines to know this, that when your divine masculine wants you, or even in a dating scenario, someone who wants you will tell you that they want you. So if they're not doing that, it means they haven't got time for you. and you're not the one. As you know, as blunt as that is, and it's horrible to say that, but it just means that it's not for you, and you can move on. Because if you don't move on and you're stuck in something for years and years and years and years and years, it really doesn't serve you in the romantic sense of the word. I mean, if you're happy and you think you're on the twin flame journey and, you know, this is how you're going to progress, you know, this runner chaser whole dynamic, and it's going to last forever like that, and you're just going to keep, you know, learning lessons and going back and forth, then that's fine. If that's how you want to see the journey, and, you know, there's no romantic want or need on your part, then that's fine. If you want to learn lessons slowly in that way, it will keep going on and on and on and on and on. You know, it's this cycle that will keep going on and on. You'll be on the hamster wheel for years. But I'm here to tell you that when someone wants you for real, even on the twin flame journey, they will come and say to you, I want you. And not all twin flames want to be twin flames. Not all twin flames will want you. If you're not doing this ascension work, if you're not giving yourself self-love, if you're not going within, you know, what you do within comes about on the outer plane of existence. So if you're not ascending and you're not giving yourself self-love, then it's not going to show up outside of you in any way, shape or form. So to align with your own soul, your twin flame, you need to be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. And this is a work in progress, and yes, it can take years. But the self-love part of that is key. Because when you love yourself, you're loving your twin flame. When you're loving your twin flame, you're attracting your twin flame. Because everyone wants love, even if they don't seem to, but everyone does. And whether this is a twin flame relationship that's a friendship, or a romantic partnership, or a soulmate connection, you will know that they want you, because there will be no red flags. There will be none of this continual hamster wheel going around and around and around and around and around. If your ascension and your, you know, self-love, opening your heart space is part of that, letting go of ego comes about. Everything will come to you. You know, people, places, situations that are good for you will come to you when you focus upon self. Whether you're a twin flame or not. Because that's the law of the universe. What you do within comes about on the outer. So if your twin flame is resonating, like I say, at a different frequency, then yes, you may miss one another. But when you come to this here, where you're both resonating at the same frequency, you will know when they come in, because they will come in with, wow, I love you. I've never met anyone like you. You know, in the next breath, it might be engagement, it might be marriage, it might be let's have a baby, it might be move in together, can we work together, can we do something together. They cannot not be with you. Right? So when a man wants you, when a masculine energy wants you, he will come in like he was always meant to do in the twin flame template, and he will come in to the feminine, who is supposed to be the receiver, by the way, not the chaser. The masculine is supposed to chase the feminine in the divine template. So that's a really important message for today. I invite you down in the comments section to say what you think about this video. A lot of people may not agree with what I have said, but after spending time with many twin flames, and also really you know, going within, talking to spirit, talking to many professional dating coaches as well, the answer is that if someone is not coming in and saying that they want you, you know, if they're putting in excuses, they don't have enough time, they don't have enough money, they don't have enough resources, then they don't really want you. So I want you, Divine Feminine, to know that if you don't want to be a non-priority, then let go and focus on self and wait for the next best thing to come in. Because when you are entertaining something that's not coming in for you, not wanting you, not saying I miss you, I need you, I want you to be in my life, whether this is on a friendship or a relationship basis, then you are blocking what's coming in for you. So maybe today, if you feel guided, you'll have a think about what I've said and perhaps let go of people, places and situations that no longer serve you, that no longer are vibrating at your frequency. Think on it strongly, meditate on it, give yourself love, take time to understand that what is right for you will come for you, and it will come like a rocket. Like a rocket, it will come for you. It will love you. It will need you. It will say, I want to be in your life. It will want you like nothing else you've ever felt. And your heart space will explode, your body will feel like it's vibrating. You will know it's right for you because you will feel the excitement of a little child on Christmas Day. And that's how true love and true connection should feel, whether that's with a friend or a romantic partnership. And if it's not feeling like that, then I would invite you to reassess this and ask yourself what you want. Because at the end of the day, this is a journey for yourself, a journey to self. And if you want a romantic connection with someone, that's real, that's true, that's loving, they will come in like one of those crazy stalker dating people that you think is normally cringy, unless of course you like them too. They will come in, hey sweetie, hey honey, I miss you, I love you, I want us to have children, I want to get married to you, you're so beautiful, oh my, you know, your skin looks radiant, you are my everything, you are my sunshine, you're like the moon, you radiate, you know, all of that stuff that we normally think's cringy, and I said this earlier, will come at you like a bullet at a gate. And that's how you know that it's the truth. And because you'll also feel it in your body. You'll feel the truth of that in your body. And the only way you can feel the truth of that really is to be at a high vibrational level where you've mastered your own self-love. Because when when you feel that about someone, you feel those emotions. You want to say, you know, in a text or in a message or, you know, in an email or however you communicate that, oh my God, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I want you. I want to marry you. I would have your children. Divine Feminine, you know how you feel when you want someone. And I'm telling you that men and women aren't that different in that way, and they will tell you. They will not want you to be with anyone else. They will see you as their divine partner, or as if it's a soulmate connection, they will see you as the one that they cannot let anyone else have. So this is a really important message for twin flames and non-twin flames when a man wants you. And when a woman wants you, it'll be the same. It'll be cringy, but because you want it, you know, because it's received from both sides, it won't be cringy. It'll be the best thing that's ever happened to you. So reassess yourself. Come back within yourself. Let yourself be the guidance to bring you to that ascension point where you love yourself so much that when this comes to you, you won't be expecting it. Or if you're already in a twin flame relationship, it'll just bang, it'll happen. All of a sudden the divine masculine who wasn't coming in will come in with, hey sweetie, hey beautiful, oh my god, I just realized I'm in love with you. You won't have any doubts anymore. There will not be any red flags. I just want to add a side note there. There is one thing that may happen with a man or a masculine energy that wants you. He will probably not talk a lot about anything that will make him look what's the word I'm trying to say? So he'll probably not tell you all of the issues that he has, because he's trying to make a good impression, because he doesn't want to lose you. Like, he loves you so much that he doesn't want to lose you. So, you know, you could eventually end up, you know, dating or being with this person and they haven't told you necessarily everything. You know, perhaps they, you know, used to have a drug problem, or they used to have a drinking problem, or they used to have a, you know, an issue that, you know, comes about that they didn't necessarily mention to you. And that is because they are literally like a peacock, just trying to show you their feathers, like, ooh, hello, look how pretty I am. And that's not trying to be manipulative. It's because they just don't want to lose you. It's because they love you that much, they want you that much, that they, wow, there's bugs. I've got the door open. So yeah, they just don't want to lose you. Can you see the bug? I think go away. So yeah, so be aware of that they may not come. You know, if someone's friend zoned you, they'll tell you all their problems all day, every day. They'll tell you that they, you know, they slept with someone, or they, you know, made a wrong decision with that person, or they, you know, when they were 10, they stole money from from their grandma or something like that. But when they come in and they want you and really want you, like I'm talking, I'm trying to get rid of the bug, you know, when they really want you, they will forget to mention some of the parts of them that might make them seem unattractive to you. And this is because they just don't want to lose you, not because they're trying to be manipulative, not because they don't intend on telling you later down the track. But just be aware of that. That's like just FYI. Okay? So yeah, I've talked now for nearly 40 minutes. So I will go and I'll see you in the next video. I invite you to comment down below. Please, you know, always just remember that my channel is, you know, to uplift people. So, you know, I don't necessarily want negative comments down there. I mean, if you've got an opinion that doesn't agree with mine, that's fine. You know, I welcome your input down below. Not everyone is going to agree. But after much study, much going within, much research on this topic, I do know that when someone wants you, they will tell you. They won't not be able to tell you. So, yeah. So if you want to make way for that, for your divine masculine to come in and show you that you need to ascend, this is just quickly. So you need to ascend, give yourself self-love, get rid of ego, open your heart space, and then your true twin flame can come in, whether that's the same one you think you've got or the real one will come in. Most definitely. Without a doubt, will have to. Unless they're so far from you that they can't. But usually that the divine works on that anyway. That's another topic. So yeah, I invite you to go within. I invite you to open your heart space. I invite you to meditate each day and do deep breathing each day. You breathe in and out for 5 minutes. I usually breathe in for 5 and then out for 5, morning and night. And it just brings you to the present moment. So that's my advice to you for today. But yeah, when someone wants you, I'm going to say it one last time, you will not know that they don't want you, if that makes sense. I don't know, I may have said that wrong, but you get what I mean. So yeah, if someone wants you, you'll know about it. If a man wants you, you'll know about it. He'll be calling you sweetie, darling. He'll be planning babies and how's he gonna look after you and how are you gonna come together, where are you gonna live, you know, when can he get that bus ticket or plane ticket or drive and see you. You know, you will know, absolutely know that he wants you. Okay, so have a great day or night wherever you are, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, get in touch with me if you need to, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.